NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have first crack at this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
To the ground with the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So NC State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touch! Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got first down. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work 1st and 10. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. Going with the ground game left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And here comes the punt team. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts to scramble to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll give it to the back. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Wants to go up top. He's going to run it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. Using his feet. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Cortez. Touchdown! Looking to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off, and they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. So now it's second and long. Gets open down the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the missed connection on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State has to come up with a big play on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Made a defender miss. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
He's going to take off. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! They went for it all, and it paid off. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hankerson. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hankerson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of options here, run or pass on third down right around midfield. He lofts one down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A sky-high punt. and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll throw it quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
They'll immediately call timeout. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling.
He's loose. And he has vexed his defense with the scrambles. Another first down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They're working that left side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Oh, he's got a chance. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice to the second half if you're on defense.
They're setting up the screen. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself,
ball is loose. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Got his man. Open space at the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown. Here we go. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, North Carolina! They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Got his man quickly. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try the run. Find some fresh air. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. Gives it on the option. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. He's got it on the run. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet phase, ball game over.